Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Good Morning Eastvale. My name is Molly Corson and I am the city's communications officer, and I appreciate, as always, you tuning in and listening to us here. Today we are joined by girls from our ERHS Flag Football team. We have Noemi, and she's a freshman at the high school. She's, of course, on the team. And then we also have Alani, and she is a junior, and she's on the team. So we're really excited to have them today. We're going to talk to them a little bit about the team and everything that's going on this year, the program, the foundation of it. So thanks for being here, and let's jump right in. I think we should just start with you kind of introducing yourselves, talking a little bit about maybe like your grade, your position on the team, what do you want to do after high school, things like that. So I'll start with Noemi.
I'm Noemi Rodriguez, and I plan to keep on continuing flag football, and I'm hoping to get a scholarship from it and to go into college for it. I'm a freshman right now, and my position is a running back.
Okay, awesome. And do you know what you want to do like when you go to college? Do you have any thoughts yet, or you're not sure?
I'm not sure yet, but I think I'll figure it out though.
Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of time. So, okay, awesome. What about you?
I'm Alani Rodriguez. I go to Eleanor Roosevelt High School. I play as a receiver, and after playing flag football, next year I plan on playing as well for my senior year. Oh, hopefully on varsity. I plan on hopefully getting a scholarship as well, going to college, playing flag football. And I plan on going into the medical field as well in college.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Do you know exactly like what you want to do in the medical field?
Not exactly. I just hope to attend all 4 years of college as well. So.
Awesome. Okay, well, I want to ask you guys a little bit about the team too, because I know the team is brand new. This is your first season, correct?
Yes.
So I know a lot of people don't necessarily know a lot about the team, and so both of you can share, one of you can share just a little bit about like how many girls are on the team. Do you have multiple teams? What has the season looked like for you? Just some background and like history on what's going on so far.
It's all just one team, but there's like different strings.
Okay.
And there's like around 50 girls. I think, yeah, there's a lot of girls. I think we have like the most girls out of the district. I'm not sure, but it's all just one team though. So.
Awesome. And how many games have you played this year?
We are not sure.
Not sure. Okay. Would you say roughly has it been like 10 games, 20 games, 30 games? Any ideas?
I want to say over like 20, maybe hitting 30, honestly.
Okay. And has the team done fairly well? Have you won a majority, or are you still trying to like figure it out? What has been the...
I would say like in the middle, we've obviously lost games, we've won games, but there was overall lots of improvement over the season. We've done better, and towards the end we're doing amazing, so I think we've improved.
That's good. So I know that, again, this is the first year of the program, so do you sort of know what was like the reason for starting the team, or I guess the vision? Because obviously starting like a whole new program and a new sport at the school, especially ERHS, where it's such a huge school, like I know that must have been a lot of work and just been a lot for you guys and for the school in general. So do one of you want to like touch on what was sort of like the vision or the thought process behind starting it, and what are you guys sort of hoping the team will like get out of this?
The girls flag football team was started to like give women an empowerment to do something that guys usually do, like football. And it just gave young girls like opportunity to try something they never tried before and to thrive in it. And in the future, they're hoping to keep continuing this and make it like grow and make others achieve in it, and just to like give people a chance to do something in football. So, yeah.
Anything else?
I agree with that overall, with giving like women the opportunity to play, and it's just a different sport. It's new, and honestly it's really fun, and we enjoy playing the sport. So
that's good. Do you feel like overall have people at the school been supportive like other students? Do you feel like people are really like recognizing this as a real sport, or are you still working on sort of like making this a prominent thing on campus?
I think so, yeah. Like there's a lot of supportive people, like our friends, obviously our many families or other people's families, and a lot of sometimes like boys will come to our games, like we don't really know, and they'll just like this number, like they'll call out numbers and just just hype us up.
So the reason that we asked you guys to be on the podcast was actually a member of our communications team, Emily. She saw the team on another podcast, actually. And then as we were looking more into you, we saw you're having, like you have your own social media, and we saw you on podcasts. We know that you went to the Charger Stadium. So it seems like people in the community have been really supportive. And also it seems like the program has grown so rapidly. You said that this is like the biggest team in the district.
Yeah.
So when you go play other teams, has it been like, are the teams much smaller than your team? Like, how many people do they have?
We noticed there was this one team that we played, and they had only 8 players, and it's
Oh, wow.
it's 7-on-7, so like
So hopefully no one gets hurt.
yeah. But for the most part, yeah, they're kind of smaller, and I've noticed like, okay, at the end of all games, we have to like say good game and all that. I noticed like I hear them saying like, "Dang, there's so many girls!" Like, yeah, there's just a lot of people, and I usually hear like people say that we have a big team. Yeah.
All right, so another thing I wanted to ask you about was just sort of the team dynamic. I mean, obviously having 50 girls all together, I feel like that's got to be so fun. And I remember being, again, in high school and playing sports, and my favorite part was always like the team, because it's so fun to all be together and hang out. So how has the like team dynamic been? Did you all know each other beforehand? Are you all like just finding each other for the first time? Have you gotten really close? Like, what's going on with the team in general?
I didn't know anybody. Like, I only know 2 people, and like they're on defense, so I don't usually see them often. But I feel like I personally, I like became friends like kind of with everybody, and I think we all bond together like very well, and we just like, yeah, we're all just kind of friends, and it's just like a bunch of friends just playing football. That's what it feels like. That's what it mostly is.
That's good. Any thoughts?
I personally, I joined the team late and I didn't know anyone. I didn't know what I was doing. Also, we had spag nights, where other team would gather together and we would kind of just team bond, get to know each other a little bit. And so I've built many relationships over, the season, and I'm honestly going to miss the seniors who are leaving, and it sucks, but, it was good to meet everyone and get to know other people and around the school. So now I walk around and be like, oh hey, it's very nice to get to know other people.
Yeah, that's so fun. I remember again, we used to do so many sleepovers and team bonding nights, and they were really fun. And then when the seniors leave, it's always so sad because you're like, oh, my people. But then you get new freshmen, and then it's kind of restarting every year. But it's so fun, and I feel like it's a big highlight of high school is just, of course, making new friends, but just playing sports and getting to one sort of learn work ethic and learn, showing up to practice and being ready and doing well on game days, but also how to just work as a team. So do you feel like your team has learned to work well? I mean, 50 people is a lot of people to sort of have on a team. Do you feel like you are all getting along and learning to work with each other?
Yeah, I feel like we improved 100% as a team, teamwork. We improved in that aspect a lot, and we just we have a good connection. So when we in game days, we're learning a lot and what to do, and obviously there are going to be mistakes, but for the most part we improved in it. That's good, but we're still improving. I think we're doing pretty good so far in that aspect. Yeah.
That's good. And so do you guys, so for coaching, how many coaches do you have?
We have 3.
Yeah,
3
3.
coaches. Okay. And are they all girls, all guys, mixed?
2 guys and 1 girl.
Okay. And are they teachers at the school, or how did you guys find coaches?
They're family. So it's the husband and the wife and then the son as our coach. Yeah.
That's so fun. Okay. And then I'm assuming they live in Eastvale. Do they have kids that go to the school?
No, they don't.
Oh, okay. Okay. So when the team was starting, was it their idea to sort of start the team, or was it the team's idea and then you sort of roped them in?
I think it was the school's idea, and then they kind of just hired them, and then we all just it was just perfect. They're perfect. They fit in so good.
That's good. That's so fun that it's a family and they can all help each other. So when it comes to game days, then do you guys have any fun game day rituals? Anything you do, or any good luck charms or superstitions for game days?
Well, we used to do this thing. Well, we still kind of do it. It's called Spag Night. It's like the day before though, and our games are usually on Monday, so it's on Sunday, and we all get together and we all like. It's basically team bonding. Like we do it before a game, just to get like all our energy out and like And then on game day, it's all serious and we get things done.
Okay. And then do you have any personal superstitions of like, I need to wear these socks, I gotta have my hair like this? Do you have any superstitions?
Honestly, for us, like, we bring eye black. We'll put our hair in, like, we used to braid each other's hairs before games. We would put little bows on, or like, for this month, for October, we were wearing like some of our team players were wearing pink and like pink little bows, and we just like kind of like to dress up, but still like we have that game mentality throughout the season. So
That's good.
it's cute.
That's good. And I've seen a lot of your photos. Like you guys have a professional photographer or something out there because
Yeah, Mikey.
they're so nice. I saw them and I was like, man, these are like so pretty. And we posted some of them on the Instagram and stuff because they're really nice photos. But it's cool that you guys have people there like sort of capturing like your very first season, like the inaugural season. It's so exciting that, as the program continues to grow, like way down the line, you can always say like, oh, I was on the very first season. It's like such an exciting thing to have. So something that we always ask on the podcast and sort of like the driving factor of the podcast is just about misconceptions because, a lot of people don't know about the city, they don't know about the school, they don't know about your program. And so the point of the podcast is to have people on to sort of address things that they wouldn't normally get to address. So as you guys are starting out the season, do you feel like there are any common misconceptions that you run into either with the high school, maybe with the team, like with the girls team? Do you have any like misconceptions that you want to address here on the podcast?
Yeah, people like they assume that like just because it's like girls playing football, like they're like they suck, or like they don't know what they're doing, or like no, it comes in like it has something more deeper than that, like a deeper meaning, and it's a lot of like physical and mental work, and yeah, we put in a lot of work in our thing, and for us to be like told that it's not cool, but it's not just like girls just running around. It's deeper. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, you guys are doing like real positions and you're really like playing full games.
Yeah.
So how long are your games usually?
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And has anyone had any bad injuries this year?
No.
A couple like maybe like a broken nose.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
a couple girls like they broke their fingers, and
Oh wow.
someone broke their nose. And but like there's this one time it was like really scary because it was our first scrimmage. Someone broke like their foot, their ankle, like snap. It was so bad.
That's very serious.
Yeah.
You guys are like, oh, not really. That's pretty serious.
It was on the opposite team, but it was just really scary.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, and I've seen your photos. Like, you're not really wearing any like protective gear. Yeah. Like, you guys are just wearing kind of like your jerseys and your shorts and cleats, right?
Yeah.
So I mean.
Or helmets.
Oh, you do wear helmets?
Well,
yeah, we have.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's like those football. They put like the helmet on, and then there's like the cushion thing, the foam thing. Yeah, that's what we wear, the foam thing.
Okay, that's good. Maybe I've seen scrimmage photos because the photos that we were sent, none of you were wearing like helmets or anything, and I was like, man, hopefully nobody gets hurt. But
we'll have our mouth guards too,
Yeah.
as well as our helmets.
that's good. When I was in college, we had like a flag football team there, and I was like on the team, and we didn't wear like any protective gear for I don't know what reason, but people would get hurt all the time.
It's scary, yeah.
Yeah, and people thought because it was flag football, it was like, oh, not that serious, but we had a lot of people like break things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like people think it's like no contact. Well, it is supposed to be no contact, but contact happens.
Yeah,
So
it's inevitable when you're both running at each other.
yeah.
Okay. What about you? Do you have any like misconceptions or anything to address?
Honestly, I just agree with like people thinking, oh, it's girls flag football, and they kind of compare us against like men or boys who play as well. And obviously we're women, and I admire most of the ladies on our team who have like are willing to put themselves out there and really try a new sport, not knowing like what is there to come. So honestly, it's like a lot of competitiveness and lots of things that have happened over the season where it's like you just really need to fight and really just try, keep trying. And I've seen lots of improvement again, so.
That's good. Do you feel like the boys team has been supportive of you guys?
Yeah, they like to come to our games sometimes, and yeah, they're just really supportive. We're always like, oh, good luck, you too, and all that. They're nice. They're not mean about it, but yeah, they've been supportive about it and telling us, like, oh, you should do that or do this. And there's like sometimes some girls on our team have like older brothers, and they're like, oh, you should do this in your position. And, like they teach each other.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
yeah, they help a lot.
That's awesome. Well, I feel like the high school, every time I'm over there, because I've gone there for like different events and things like that you guys are doing, and I'm always like so blown away because one, the high school is huge, and I feel like I would be lost there every single day, and I'm always like calling people when I'm there, like I don't know where I am, but it just seems like there's so many opportunities there. There's so many clubs. There's so many sports. The Eastham Academy is so awesome, and so, you know, I know that there's a lot of students at the school, and so sometimes people are talking about how it's very overcrowded, but overall it seems like such a great school, and like there's so many opportunities there. Do you guys feel like you like ERHS? Do you feel like it kind of gets a bad rap and it's not unfair, or what are your thoughts on the school overall?
I think that like it's a good school. Like it has really good opportunities, and I see it as like a great opportunity because like they have things that normally other people like they don't have, and I'm very grateful for having that opportunity. I think it's a really good school. Like there's just a lot of good things there.
Yeah, other than the traffic.
Yeah.
The traffic's rough.
I agree on that too with like having many opportunities. There's obviously lots of sports we can play, many clubs, and obviously the STEM building as well that we have. And like they hold activities, you know. It's very different, and I also am also grateful to be like having the opportunity to go to that school and, you know, be in that environment. So I'm very thankful.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Again, every time I go there, I'm just so like impressed by the school and also the students too. I feel like because there are so many opportunities, it seems like the students really do take advantage of them. And some of the kids I have met there, I'm like, man, you guys are so much smarter than I will ever be. You guys are like, they're just in every club and sport and program, and they're like really taking advantage of the opportunities. And I wish so bad that my high school had those. So I'm glad that you guys are like enjoying it and enjoy the school. So that's awesome. So one other thing that I wanted to ask about was, I know that you've gone to the Chargers Stadium once, and then you sort of went to like another like practice area or something like that. I know you've like been involved with the Chargers twice. So do you want to touch on a little bit about like what was that like? What did you guys do actually? Like, did you get to meet people, play? What was the whole setup with the Chargers?
Well, for the first time we went, it was like in divisional, so I went to that. She wasn't a part of the team yet, but I went to it. It was called Skills and Drills, and it's basically you get a one-on-one with not. I didn't get to meet any Chargers.
Okay.
It was just like I think it was like a girls tackle team.
Okay.
Like they played tackle football.
Okay.
And they just taught us like different positions and how to like work it, and like it was just a great opportunity. It was just to get it was before tryouts.
Okay.
So it was just to like get like the understanding of it, because normally girls, they never touched a football in their life. I thought it was a great opportunity for me to go. So I went, and it was just really fun. I had a lot of fun.
That's so cool. And were these were like professional like women's athletes, correct?
Yeah, I think they did college, like,
Oh, wow.
tackle football.
Okay. And were you there just one day or like multiple days?
It was just one day.
Okay.
And we played on the Chargers field, and it was really cool. You had like, they gave you snacks and stuff like for free, and free shirts and stuff.
That's awesome.
Really fun.
Okay. And then I know you were involved in some other type of way. So what did you do the second time?
The second time we were able to like sit on the bleachers or the stands, and we watched like the Chargers team actually practice and do different like drills with like cones and stuff. Like we would watch them like warm up and everything. And then like we kind of, after we left and we went to like a empty field, and we threw the ball, and then obviously another boys team like joined us, and we did a little scrimmage, so it was very fun. Yeah.
That's so awesome. So do you guys, in your personal lives, do you guys watch football at all?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you like college football or like pro?
I like the NFL.
Okay.
I like to watch it with my stepdad.
Okay.
My mom.
Packers.
They
You guys like the Packers.
they like the Packers.
Okay, who do
I'm
you
not
like?
big. I think I'm a 24. No, I'm not a 49ers
49ers fan.
Yeah.
Okay, my dad like loves the 49ers like more than me probably. He like will choose the 49ers over me. So okay. But I like college football. I don't really watch a lot of pro football. But I feel like college football, it's more fun because I feel like they're kind of a little bit more like reckless, and they're kind of just like doing crazy stuff, where pro football, you know, they're like very they're taking it a little more serious. They're very strict. And so I feel like in college football you kind of see some crazy stuff. And so that's why I like that. But so Packers, 49ers. Interesting. Interesting teams. But
Yeah.
okay, well, thank you guys for being on the podcast. I want to finish by doing sort of some like fun questions, just some little like get to know you things. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first question. What one word would you use to describe Eastvale?
It's so random. Like, I don't know. Like it looks like I don't know. It's just random.
Random. That's your
Like
okay,
I
like
wouldn't
that.
expect it. Like if I heard it Eastvale. Like like I wouldn't expect to see like a big old school. Like that school when I first saw it, I was like,
Yeah.
that's a college. That's no school.
I know, it's huge.
Yeah, and it's just like random. Like I didn't even know there's a house here.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, there hasn't been for very long, too. So I think that's the problem is, like, the city is so new that a lot of people, when people ask me, like, where do you work? And I'm like, oh, I work for the city of Eastvale. And they're like, what is that? I'm like, okay, we're getting there. We're working on it. So random. I like it. Okay, what about you? One word.
To describe the community, I would probably say like a family. We're, you know, we support each other. We obviously provide things for each other, have events for our community, and, you know, that's very important, and I value it a lot. So
That's good. Okay, so I'm going to ask you another one. What one word would you use to describe your team?
I say we were family because like we always fight and stuff.
it's not taking
Fair.
it.
we fight. We're like a big family. Like yeah, we have our fights, but like we all know we love each other, and it's just like it feels like a bunch of kids, and like the coaches are parents, and we're just like going crazy.
No, I like it. That's fun.
We're just like a big family. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what about you?
I was gonna say family too, but like tribe, I would say, you know, we're there for each other, we're supportive of each other, we guide each other through like whatever we need. If we need help or like guidance on a certain play or a certain, you know, route that we're running, we're there to help each other. Obviously, and like besides that, we'll help each other in personal lives. Like we'll help talk to each other like one-on-one about anything personal. So I think it's just like that connection, that bond that we have for each other.
Awesome. Okay, next question. If you could add any store or restaurant to the city, what would you add?
Canes.
Canes?
Do we have a Canes?
Yes.
No, I mean, yes,
Do we have
do.
Canes? No.
I think we do. I don't know.
No, I don't think we do.
Oh.
I can't remember, but that's a good one. I love Canes. I'm trying to think if we have Canes. I don't think we do, actually.
We have Chick-fil-A.
We do have Chick-fil-A. We have Chick-fil-A in and out. Yeah, actually, we don't have a Canes.
Canes.
I think we should get a Canes, too.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Oh my. Honestly, a whole shopping mall, a whole new mall like down the street from my house. That would be amazing. I could just, you know, walk,
Yeah.
go shopping, you know, just spend all my money.
Yeah, well, we have downtown coming. It's like 5 years out, so we're a little far out. But it's gonna be very walkable. It's supposed to sort of be like not like Victoria Gardens exactly, but you know how you can kind of just like walk around there. That's kind of what we're hoping for. So it's coming.
That'll be
We just
nice.
got a while to wait. But okay, last question of the podcast. If you could be the mayor for the day, what would you bring to the city? What would you like change, add? If you could make any laws, you could do anything here, what would you do? If you could be the mayor for one day.
I'd fix the traffic.
The traffic, okay. Nice. Fair.
Honestly, I say give us no school on Halloween.
Yes.
No school.
True. Are you guys allowed to dress up for Halloween?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
We're
know
able
that.
to.
I feel like I'd rather have the day off
Or the
after
next day,
the
yeah.
next day.
Yeah.
Because then it's like if
yeah.
you're off the day of, you're kind of just doing nothing most of the day.
You're right.
And then you got to go the next day.
That's a good
I'd do like
point.
day off, like November 1st.
Maybe the whole week.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Just no school. We don't have to go to school
Just
anymore.
kidding.
Okay, well, pass those along to the mayor. I'll see what we can do. But thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. Thank you for sharing a little bit about your team and about the school. And we'll continue to support you. And if you ever need anything from the city, like reach out. We're here to help you guys, and we're happy to have you. So thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and thank you to everyone who tuned in. We appreciate it. We hope you continue to tune in and watch the podcast. So we'll see you guys later.
Bye.